Hi. Let's say hi to my dad. Hi, Dad. Hi, I'm here too. My dad's letting me know he was here. Sorry, I'm still playing with my computer. Good afternoon, Frankenstein Tears. Welcome, welcome. Dad, do you have tea? I didn't make tea, and what a day for tea it is. Oh my gosh, it's cold out there. I have two sweaters on. It's cold, it's rainy, it's April showers bring May flowers. It's I think it might be snowing. Dad, is it snowing in Vermont? I saw a picture of Killington and it was snowing. Woo, cold, yucky. Good day for a story. Yesterday, my dad tuned in late. My dad says it's snowing. Yeah, snowing in Vermont. Yeah, April 16th, snowing. Okay, here we go. Yesterday I didn't see my dad while I was reading, but he must have listened later and he tuned in and he sent me a text and he said, "What did you say, Dad?" I don't have my phone with me, but like, whoa, something about the story. Whoa, that kind of thing. And I thought, uh-oh, wait for tomorrow's. That was nothing. Wait for today's. Here we go with today's story. Yeah, yesterday's wasn't a nothing story. This is not a nothing story either. Maybe I'll find something a little lighthearted or more lighthearted for tomorrow. And maybe not. Maybe this is the path we're on here. But I do have a story for today, and I did pre-read it yesterday and still sitting well with me. So I'm going to try it today. Let's see what it does. And just in case, anybody wants to know, my arm is sore, but it's manageable. I'm dealing with it. I can move it a little. I moved it all last night, but I can definitely feel it, but I feel nothing else. So that's my COVID vaccination, Moderna shot number 1 update. Feeling good. Fine. People say, "Aren't you tired?" And I say, well, yeah, I'm tired, but it's April and I'm tired and it's rainy and cold and yeah, I'm tired. It's my first week back to work from vacation. So I don't think that's my shot, but maybe it is. Who knows? Okay, so I'm going to read, oh boy, I don't know. Can I say her name? Veronica Shanos. Veronica Shanos. Burning Girls and Other Stories is her book. Published by Tom Doherty Associates Book out of New York. 2021. Work of fiction, Rebecca Shanos. Sorry, don't know how to say her name. But I liked her short stories yesterday, and I liked this one. And I think part of why I liked it is because we're past a year mark of this pandemic and many lives have been lost. And sometimes I'll speak for myself, that has not happened to anyone in my immediate family or friendships. And so, I can be not forgetful of that, but maybe not as reverent as I should be. Perhaps we just have to keep moving forward. But so, this is a little bit for all the lives lost in this pandemic. So Burning Girls and Other Stories. I'm reading How to Bring Someone Back from the Dead. Number 1, pain. It hurts to come back from the dead, and it hurts to bring someone back from the dead. Number 2, the journey. There is always a journey, and it is often long. You will have to take the path of pins and the path of needles. You will walk on the pins, and your feet will bleed. You will walk on the needles, and your feet will bleed, red like your jacket. You must always wear bright colors when you go to the underworld. This is your body mourning. It hurts to bring someone back from the dead. You will need to be brave and to go into the woods. It is dark and cold, close and damp. You will be there for a long time. You will be on foot. By the time you come out, flashing lights and bright colors will confuse you. You will not be able to respond to them. Your open eyes will not focus, and you will not remember how to turn your head. You will long for the woods, and you will not understand how to leave, how to be in the world outside of the woods. The woods will be the only real place. That is why you must bring bright colors with you. Dressing all in black is a mistake. You will carry a torch in each hand as you search. Your feet will bleed. If the dead drink the blood, they will be able to speak to you, but they will not come back with you. Be careful. Do not let the person you want to bring back drink your blood. You will travel for a long time holding your two torches. You must not stray from the path, and you must not pick the flowers. You may ask for help. You will ask the sun for direction, and you will ask the moon. Neither will help you. The moon is not able, and the sun is not willing. Triple Hecate will have heard screaming, and she will tell you where. You may ask an old woman who sits by the path, mumbling to herself. If you walk by without a word, she will reveal herself to be a witch and eat you in 2 bites. But if you ask her for help and offer to share an apple with her, she will give you guidance. Do not throw stones at ravens. You may ask wolves for help, but you should not believe what they tell you. They do not think carefully. They do not think as we do. You will travel a long ways in the dark. Perhaps you will have to make your way through thorns and brambles. The thorns will rip your skin and lay the delicate, palpating network of your veins exposed to the cold wind. You may be caught, and the thorns will reach over to block out the sky. And you will be able to see, all you will be able to see will be the walls of thorns, and you will forget that you even knew anything else. The world will become patterns of thorns, patterns whose repetitions you counted and memorized years ago and never thought you'd have to see again. You will not want to leave. Nothing outside of the thorns will seem real. Perhaps the thorns will take out your eyes, and you will not see anything at all. You will eat roots. Eventually, you will eat stones. 3. Journey's end. You will finally find your beloved. She will be chained in outer darkness, wailing for you in her sleep. She will be covered with dust and cobwebs. She will be surrounded by others sleeping like she sleeps. Or perhaps she will be in a clearing behind glass like a dead duck in the window of a Chinese restaurant. She will shine like a roasted duck as well. She will be surrounded by little men muttering little words. You will not hear them. Perhaps the men will be wearing white coats. The shine comes from the sweat on her skin as her fever climbs. She is having no dreams. Will you recognize her? Her face will be porridge, too hot and too pale, slumped like snow on a fallen scaffolding. Her hair will be pulled back. There will be pallid, fluorescent lights and no color on the beige walls. The floors will be in washed out squares like the floor of your high school. Her high school, too. You will sit down next to her and take her hand. She is not there. You can see her. You can touch her. You can smell her. But she is not there. Her chin is hanging in a very peculiar way. Her eyes are too big, and so are her teeth. She is bleeding. She is dying. Egypt, dying. She is dead. She is in chains, long whisper-thin chains. They are as slender as the skein of wool you have unwound as you walked. Did I not mention the skein of wool? Do not forget the wool. It is your memories, your time. The chains are not silver. They are not metal. They do not make a clinkety, clankety, clattering noise. They are pale and fuzzy. They are colorless. They look like dust bunnies stretched out, like gray hairs knit together by dead skin. There are so many of them, they cover your beloved completely and hide her face. She cannot breathe. The dust is in her throat, and she cannot breathe. 4. Your beloved. She is one of many, and you cannot find her. You cannot recognize her. Also, you are exhausted. You have come such a long way already. You will always know her. She is young, and she has long blonde hair. She is young, and she has cherry red lips and hair black as the raven's wing. She is old, so old that she is dead, with short white hair almost all fallen out. She has hair like yours, short and coarse, dark and curly. She wears cat's eye glasses. She is shorter than you are. She has a mole in the center of her neck and a scar on her right temple from a cat scratch. Cats are never up to any good. Her fingers are swollen. Her tongue is swollen and chapped, and it has been bleeding. She has a short tongue. She is young enough to be your daughter. She is your daughter. She is only bones. Her fingers are swollen. Her rings don't fit anymore. He looks like you, a warrior king, lean, muscles, scars. She looks just like you, only she is dead. 5. What will you do? You will kiss her. Everybody knows that. 6. What else? You will kiss her. You will jar her or perform the Heimlich maneuver. She might be choking on an apple or some pomegranate seeds or maybe a plastic tube. Help her. Play music. Play her favorite song on your wonder horn. Play a wild tearing song. Play a love song. Play 69. Draw the needle out of her arm with your lips. Stop the blood with your mouth. The tube and the needle are not helping anymore, and she hates them. It will hurt. Paint your face now so that you look like a warrior. There will be snakes crawling beneath your skin. You will vomit from the pain, and because it is disgusting to be filled with snakes. Lower the guardrail at the side of her bed. Check her hair for poisoned combs. Unsnap the shoulder of her gown. Lie down next to her very carefully. Wrap your arms around her. She will not hug you back. Rest your head on her shoulder. You will have to go to where she is. Close your eyes. It might hurt. It will hurt. You can cry. It won't help. 7. Afterward. She will turn her head and look at you. Call her name. She will recognize you and smile. She is so tired and she hurts. She hurts so much. She is confused. She doesn't know where she is. She won't thank you. She will blink and sit up. Take her by the hand. Hold her tightly. Give her one of your torches. Don't worry if she doesn't talk at first. Voices take a long time to come back. And anyway, her throat hurts from the tube, or the apple, the pomegranate, whatever. Lead her out. Don't look back. 8. How to bring someone back from the dead. There is no way to bring someone back from the dead, but you will make the journey anyway. How to Bring Someone Back from the Dead by Veronica Shanos. You don't have to give that one a thumbs up, Dad. But we do have to remember people lost their lives. See you tomorrow.